Ecclesiastes chapter 7 reflects on wisdom, death, the fear of God. It teaches that a sober, balanced life is wiser than chasing pleasure. There's a lot of good verses in this chapter. I'll just read a few. A good name is better than precious ointment, and the day of death than the day of birth. It is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting. Sorrow is better than laughter, for by sadness of face the heart is made glad. I really like that one. The heart of the wise is in the house of the mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth. It is better for a man to hear the rebuke of the wise than to hear the song of fools. Even if you're not heavily into the Bible, you might have heard that one before. Verse 9, be not quick in your spirit to become angry, for anger lodges in the heart of fools. Say not, why were the former days better than these? For it is not from wisdom that you ask this. I hear that quite often, to be honest with you. I think it's a pretty common thing for people to have nostalgic thoughts about their past, and it's difficult to avoid that. But I think the point is to not ponder in those thoughts and to quickly move on, focus on the present. This chapter also talks about how much strength wisdom gives you. It says, wisdom gives strength to the wise man more than 10 rulers who are in a city. Ecclesiastes chapter 8, of course, continues talking about wisdom. It also talks about authority, and it talks about the God's timing and how mysterious God's timing is and how we can never predict his timing. It talks about how wisdom gives us discernment and how it transforms your life once you do obtain wisdom. It tells us that those who fear God will do well in their lives. It says that man cannot know God's ways. We've already discussed that. It talks about injustice. So like when a wicked person receives honor for something that they didn't do, or even honor for something that they did do, but it wasn't a good thing. But it tells us that judgment is not immediate most of the time, but in the end, they will see judgment, the wicked will. But it offers encouragement, saying that those who fear God will end up being pleased with their life.